I've said this a million times. You know, all girls are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Yep. And what I mean by that, right, is you got the girl that says, I want ambition or I want drive, blah, 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 which is code term for the ability to procure resources for a later time for me. Or there's some girls that are overt about it. I got a big shovel. I need a guy that's a millionaire, etc., because I make money or I deserve it. Only women are loved under the condition that they provide no value. Men must provide value.
I don't.
That's just how it is.
I think that's how it is in Miami, yes. And like cities like this.
Okay.
It's not just
Here's the thing. Okay. You know what?
I've probably lived in more countries and cities than most of you guys. So
Miami,
I have a lot of,
So here in Miami, it's celebrated to have a big shovel and be overt about it. Okay? Maybe I go to Nebraska, whatever, and they have smaller shovels, but it does not change the fact that women still want a man that can provide resources.
She does this, she is a certified gold digger. Let's grab drinks this week. Does Wednesday or Thursday night work for you?
Actually, I was thinking we could go to dinner. Have you been to Mastro's yet?
Drinks or coffee is always the best first date because you don't want to invest a bunch of money into a girl who hasn't proven herself yet. And also it just creates a lot more laid back environment to get to know a girl versus sitting across from her at dinner.
I've actually had friends that have done this and they tried to suggest dinner instead. And it's really because they don't like the guy and they want a free meal.
Or she's just a high maintenance girl who's always going to be playing games and trying to get you to do extra shit to prove how much you like her. So all you have to do, just shoot her a text back and say, hey, let's stick with the drinks. I got a busy week.
Today's video, we are talking about gold diggers. Men are so quick to call ladies gold diggers. Not all men. Some men, broke men, low quality men, leftover men are so quick to use the word gold digger on women. What do you think? Are women really gold diggers? Do they even have gold that women would want to dig for?
I think one of the things that people need to understand is that there's a lot of guys that are worried about girls gold digging on them, but they don't realize that there is no actual gold to dig. Like the guys that are worried about being taken advantage of financially and are afraid of getting themselves a gold digger don't have gold to be dug up.
Yeah, that much money to like...
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I get what you mean, yeah. It's like, bro, you're broke. She's not going to take anything from you.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want? What do you want me to dig up?
Yeah. Shit.
Quarters. Like if a girl is gold digging, she's gold digging like top tier. She's going like for the creme de la creme. She's not...
Men with money never complain that women are gold diggers. It's always the brokies that...
As a man who was broke, I think I can speak on this. That's fine. Let us be broke. Y'all be trying to buy a bitch love. That's why the shit don't never work out for y'all. And y'all be buying all that shit just for her to go back and on a broke man. It happens every time. Y'all keep doing what y'all do, buying her stuff, and then she'll come on a broke man. It really don't matter.
Some men are so quick to use the word gold digger when they feel like the women that they want to date are above their league. The women they want to date, they need a level of financial stability from them. And when they realize that they cannot meet her, so they twist everything and they accuse the woman of being too materialistic. She's a gold digger. All she wants is my money. Did you really have any money to spend on her? Because if you do, you won't be complaining.
There is no such thing as a gold digger. This term was made up by men who lack finances. And it's done as a way to manipulate you into being in a relationship that doesn't benefit you or any potential children financially.
I don't get it when men tell me, oh, I would never date a gold digger. I don't want a woman who relies on me for money. Why do I have to pay for her nails? Why do I have to pay for dates? She can take herself on vacation. I'm like, okay, sir, no one is forcing you to date these women, but you're on here complaining because the women you actually want to date want those things. And you're mad because you can't access those type of women that you desire without proper investment. So either stay in your price range or pay up.
See, that term gold digger gets thrown around when men like a woman that's out of their price range. It's just what happens. Be a woman who requires finances. No apologies necessary.
What do you think about men in their 50s wanting to date women in their 20s and you're calling them gold diggers? She wanting to get money from you does not make her a gold digger. What exactly are you looking to get from her? It's an exchange. It's clearly an exchange. Because I see no reason why a woman in your 20s want to date someone in their 50s if money is not a catch. You want to dump your health issues on her. You want her to become your caretaker, be there for you, listen to all your boring stories. You want to take her out there, flaunt her, show her off. You want her to look good, but you don't want to spend the money. Man, you're broke.
I always laugh when I hear men call young women gold diggers. It's like, Roger, you're a 55-year-old, very stinky chunk trying to date a 25-year-old beautiful woman. What do you think attracts her in you? Your pathetic balding head or the fact that the only increasing part of your body is your blood pressure, huh? Maybe, Roger, if you start dating women your age, you will meet less of gold diggers. What do you think?
I hate when guys call you a gold digger for liking being provided for. Like, what do you want me to like? That's all that I know to be love. Like, my parents provided for me at a young age. Like, this is what I know to be.
Men with money never complain that women are gold diggers. It's always the brokies that complain that women are gold diggers and they're going to take advantage of me and they're going to use me. My friend, I promise you, they do not want to take advantage of you or use you. Relax.
He's right. Men with money are happy to spend on their women. They're happy to invest on their women. They're happy to flaunt their women. They're happy to show off their women because they believe that the appearance of their women represents them as well. If their woman is not looking good, it means that they are not taking care of their women. It doesn't make sense for a man to be wealthy and the woman or his woman is not looking good with regards to appearance. She's not looking presentable. So men that have money are happy, more than happy, to spend on their women because they want their women looking good and presentable. So if you hear men complain about women wanting to look good, women asking for money to look good, those men are broke. Wealthy men that have money, they don't bother about spending on their women.
So what? Women want you to pay for things. Oh, she's a gold digger, bro. She just wants you for your money. Yeah, so what? No shit. What should they do? Do you think that they should date you for all the untapped potential you imagine you have? And I also just think it's weird that you don't want to pay expensive stuff for your woman. Personally, I like women with nice taste. So when they're out in the world or by my side, that's a representation of me. So if she looks good, she's put together, she's got the bag, she's got the earrings, she's got the necklace, whatever, that makes me look good. She's driving around a nice car through the city and people know that that's, oh shit, that's his girl. That's dope. I like that. So I don't understand why people are complaining. And what should you do? What's the alternative? Should you have a sports car and your wife is driving around a Toyota Corolla? What is it? What do you want? Of course they want to eat off your plate, and you should want that for them. What are you upset about?
A huge number of men in the 20s date women because they want sex. Once they're in a relationship with a woman, they feel like they are entitled to having sex, getting sex from her. It's like she's obligated to have sex with them. They have that mentality. If you reason that way, why can't you think about being a provider to the woman? No, you don't want to do anything. You just want to get the sex. Men that feel entitled to women's body is really bad. It's not supposed to be. Being in a relationship with someone does not mean you must have sex with the person.
Brakada. If you are a single guy or a single lady, listen to this. Ladies, don't allow a broke guy to make you feel bad. Normally, when guys cannot afford a lady, they will say she's a gold digger. Remember, no woman is a gold digger. Guys must just go for what they can afford. There's a cheap shop, there's an expensive shop. Because you have high taste, expensive taste, doesn't mean you are a gold digger. Don't downgrade yourself because a broke guy said you are a gold digger. Remember this, a cheap shop has a lot of customers. While a very expensive shop, if you go there is no queue. Why? It's expensive. If you have put a value on yourself and you are a very classy and expensive woman and you are praying to God for a godly man, wait for that man to come. Don't allow one broke guy to come and say, hey, you are a gold digger, and you start to feel bad to downgrade your standard. Don't change for nobody. Just be who you are.
All women should be gold diggers. These men want sex when they want it, hot meals, clean house. They want you to produce the child, nurture the child, be a counselor to them when they going through hard times and they have nothing to give you or to bring towards you. Then let these men go. Dig for gold. And the only men that's going to complain about this are men that have mountains of dust. They're bums. They don't want you so you can elevate. They don't want to see you on the throne. They want to see you stuck in the mud, looking dusty and dry and going through emotional, mental, and spiritual traumas just like them. A man, a real man wants to provide. A real man wants to guide. And some men will say, man, that's how men get used. Good men don't get used because we're a man of substance. We bring money and so much more that a woman be foolish to leave a man like that. She follows suit. Only bums, only weak men, only men that aren't men but boys trapped in men's bodies are complaining about this. Women, be gold diggers. Let the men be the gold diggers.
Whenever I hear women being called gold diggers, my reaction is, oh, I'm so sorry she doesn't want to be homeless. I'm so sorry she has goals for her kids and she wants to send them to private school. I'm so sorry she wants to live in a safe neighborhood free from crime. And I'm so sorry she doesn't want to have to go work for an employer for 9 hours and then come home and work for her husband and kids. I am so sorry she wants to have one job. Yeah, no. This gold digger term is just a scare tactic by broke men who don't want to put in the work to provide for you. They want you working 2 jobs, your office job and then coming home and doing your second shift at home. No, let's divvy it up evenly. You go provide, husband, and she'll provide by being at home, taking care of the kids, taking care of you. All of the things that you would pay someone else to do, she'll do. That's a job. Her being at home, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, taking care of you, that's a job in and of itself. So for all the trad people who want traditional marriage, you gotta go out and provide while she does her work at home. Tired of this gold digger term for women who just want to have one job instead of 2.
This life is so easy and simple, but people complicate things for themselves. People make life so difficult for them. Learn to do things within your means. Don't go for people that are above your league, because if you go for women that are above your league as a man, you'll find yourself in this boat. You'll be so quick to call them gold diggers. You'll be so quick to say they are materialistic. In real sense, those women are not materialistic. No woman is a gold digger. Just that you're not with the person that is in your league. You don't expect a woman that is used to a certain kind of lifestyle to lower her standard because you want to date her. Why don't you date someone that is within your standard? You are the one with a problem. You're going for something you cannot afford. That's what's happening here. I see no reason why someone tells you this is my way of life, this is what I want to eat in this expensive restaurant, and it becomes a problem. It's just as easy as ABC. If you cannot afford it, you tell I'm sorry, this is not me, I can't do it. But no, a lot of men will get upset and they'll run to social media and start calling women gold diggers. You are the one digging the gold because you're going for something that is way above you.
There's no animal on the planet that would deliberately choose to mate with a partner that cannot help protect them or the young. They would all die. It would be a life or death decision. Only humans, only women do this kind of thing where they mate with someone, partner with someone, reproduce with someone who cannot help them or the children. I mean, I think this is absolutely wild. If a man calls you a gold digger, understand that it's 2 things. 1, it's an admission, and 2, it's an observation. They're observing that you're the kind of woman that requires finances, and they're admitting that they don't have the money.
I love seeing the men on social media talk about gold diggers, because there is absolutely no better way to see who are the men that have absolutely no gold to dig, and also who are the men that completely lack any financial sophistication. Yeah, because men who have a lot of money don't give a single rip about how much they are spending it on women or anything else. They just love that they have all of that cash to splash and everyone can see it. Men who have a lot of money earn it so that they can have nicer things. Lots of them, actually. And on that list is women, right? That's certainly why we have cars called kitty cat magnets, don't we? Men who have a lot of money know how to protect their assets through a myriad of legal avenues. They know all the tricks and the loopholes. They have accountants and lawyers at their disposal. They square that stuff away and move on to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And they want to enjoy those fruits with a lady by their side who looks the part. They delight in an opportunity to buy her the clothes, the cars, the bags, the diamonds, the vacations, the restaurants. They want it more than she does, because they want everyone to look at that woman and know that the dude has a fat wallet. I know this because I lived that life for 15 years. I was surrounded with people who lived that life for 15 years. And I got to tell you, it wasn't so wonderful. And before you get your knickers in a twist, remember what I said earlier about myriad of legal avenues. Yeah, I didn't make out like a champ. But here is what I can promise you. I did not hear a single person at the country club talk about how they're splitting anything 50-50.